With our Junebug eyes, we try to apply our short-term tools to treat our long-term hurt. Since this is our first time riding on the roller coaster of life, we fail to realize we are flying blind. In many ways, we are kittens when engaging with the matters of life and love, because though we have eyes and ears, they will remain closed until existence has blessed us with the wisdom of an old soul. This renders us ripe to receive guidance from those who live with love and cherish meaningful delights of life. And it attracts the predators and energetic parasites who want to rob people of their purpose, passion, and whimsy. From the leavings of these predators, parasites, and misguided guides, our society has stumbled onto a terrible trend. At its core is the idea that true peace, freedom, and love exist solely within the treats that feed and serve only me. It is a cult that teaches us to venerate the false accomplishments of living a life alone, that our diseases and weaknesses are accolades, and the way to success is by pushing against everything that is traditional and objectively true. The cult of me strips away and twists the meanings of our words. It wants us to consider up is down, left is right, and it's okay to be crude and rude. It permeates every aspect of our existence, pulling and tugging at every truth until every word is significant and every mind is silenced. It is the essence of the Eidolon manifested. It grates away at everything good and manipulates us into living a life of loneliness, isolation, and pain. This trend is teaching from the wing of the cult of me that tells us we can use our short-term tools to treat our long-term hurt. It wants us to believe the resources we utilize to cherish our seconds in a handful of moments can cure us of our deep inner pain. As a consequence, it robs us of our opportunities to experience a life of togetherness, companionship, and love. It wants us to think healing is an extension of decompressing. It wants us to believe that venting off stress and having a good time can be extrapolated across the horizon of time to live a life that is delightfully divine. It wants us to eat the sweet candy treats so we become fat and unhealthy under our ethereal skin. It wants to trick us into believing the things that come easy without responsibility are the way to achieve happiness and live a life without strife. It wants you to become pathologically independent and have diabetes of the spirit and soul, so you are eternally incapable of experiencing the purpose of life and receiving the peace and pleasure of achieving that goal. Decompression is different from healing. It is a way to release our stress. It offers us a reprieve so we may experience ease and peace throughout the day. Healing soothes and mends our old wounds. It applies ointment to our ailments, carves out our deep scars, and washes away the muck and crud that causes us to embrace our ghoulish tendencies. If you need a reprieve, there are many short-term tools you can use. They are meant to serve as a temporary glue to help you take on the day with all of your strength. But if these short-term tools are all you use at the sacrifice of turning down opportunities to feel unfettered love, you will always lose. At the end of your nights, your spirit will cry you to sleep, and at the end of your life, you will regret the folly of living with fear, bitterness, and following the guidance of the cult of me. If you need to release the steam, offer yourself some alone time. Explore the slivers between seconds and feel the absent moments between the ticks of time. This will help you feel alive when you're around those you care about, and it will help guide you away from the snare found inside the silliness and busyness of the world. Replenish with your friends. Have talks, go for walks, and celebrate the woe and wonder of the world with someone special. Be fair to this person. Be gentle in ways in which you reveal how you care about them. Establish boundaries that don't break them, and refrain from eating the energy they offer if it leads towards an outcome you don't desire. Tap into your imagination and make something with your dreams. Embrace the energy of existence and bring forth an idea from the infinite wellspring. Pour your heart onto a canvas, sculpt something into existence, or write about an aspect of your life that is significant, beautiful, and woefully true. Dance, sing, play music, or listen to a magical melody. Feel the tunes move through you. Explore every ballad, whether it is a tale of good or bad. Allow the notes of someone else's soul to slide through your spirit and remind your heart that there is always something to cherish. Go on an adventure and take in the sights and scenes. Feel the embodiment of Mother Nature against your skin, inside your eyes, and allow her to inspire your heart and mind. Absorb the awe-inspiring enormity of the vastness of existence and allow yourself to be impressed, and give yourself some time to rest against Mother Nature's abundant breast. There are many ways to burn off the steam of the day, but none of them are a long play. In the short term, they may be everything you need to remind you why life is divinely bright and beautiful, but they are not ways to heal your spirit and soul. We need significant, lifelong bonds to share our love and be cared for, because we were born to be imperfect, so we can merge with a heart that helps us feel whole. We need permanency with someone who can provide us with another set of eyes to see our life and guide us when we are blind to our own faults and folly. Healing hurts, and when we engage in the psychic surgery needed to tend to our scars and wounded parts, we need someone to help us when we fall, love on us when we are hurting, and fill the deepest parts of our hurting heart. Healing cannot be accomplished in any meaningful way alone, because we were never meant to be alone. Being single is not an accomplishment. Pulling away from healthy love is not a strength, and attempting to heal on our own will only lead to a weak spirit and soul. What the society and the cult of me claims as healing is a lie, and they offer it to keep you buying into their suffering and strife. Their misguided guides will not lead you to a rich and full life, because they are just another side that wants to take advantage of the misery that eats away the delightfulness of your life. An example of their folly is how the cult of me teaches us we can have deep and pleasurable bonds that explore the most intimate aspects of existence while still treating these relationships as insignificant and of no real meaning. We are told that if we remove the titles and the names of these relationships, that allows us to escape our responsibility for the actions and energy exchanges we make while within them. We are told that we can have our cake and eat it too, that the only truth that matters is our own subjective, biased truth, that it is okay for us to receive what we want and need as long as we keep our relationships ambiguously confusing. We all know these kinds of relationships are horrible when on the receiving end of them. They make you want to refrain from ever engaging with someone again in a meaningful way. It makes your spirit say it is tired of being treated like dirt at every turn. And so, you turn to another wing of the cult of me. You begin to believe the only way you can heal is on your own, because everyone you meet seems to lack a loving and caring soul. When you are in this wounded state, You will bite, claw, and gnash at the good spirits who come your way, because you cannot believe they are genuine in any meaningful way. As a result, you might treat them how you were treated by the person who hurt you before, and as a consequence, you will have shown them through a hurt and horrible door. The cult of me is a terrible thing. It is a blight on our society that twists every meaning and word. It hurts our ability to have relationships of significance, live with love, and experience the peace we were promised from the heavens above. Look at your life. Analyze what every word actually means. Define your relationships. Dive into opportunities that may lead to true love. And know that meaningful and healthy healing only occurs when you are with someone who can safely and genuinely hold our heart.